live.
I'm live. Hello. Hello, good afternoon. Very recently afternoon. And I shall have my little voice on. You going on?
Jackson Lyons, 09 joined.
Hello, Jackson.
Waving hand, waving hand, wave, button, fight underscore mids.
What's that?
Jackson, we're telling your followers that you've started a live video.
Okay.
Jackson Lyons, 09 joined. Fight underscore mids joined. Edinburgh 181, Malukian underscore and 2 others joined.
Cool.
Edinburgh 181, Malukian underscore and 2 others joined. Yusuf
Wow.
Alderini.
Hello.
Profile picture, Yusuf Alderini. Hi Queen, Yusuf Alderini. Profile picture, Yahoo, Emilio Amy Eichel. Profile picture,
Oh dear.
Emilio Amy Eichel joined. Waving hand,
something's
wave, button.
going wrong.
Edinburgh 181, profile picture, Edinburgh 181. Hello, Cone underscore Phantom
Let me just see
08.
if I can
Profile
do
picture,
something.
Cone underscore Phantom 0. At
Hey.
Instagram, Marion underscore Bevington. Button, heading.
Oh my dear, have you all gone now? Everybody's left now because I went missing for so long. Or are you hanging on in curiosity? I'm hoping you're hanging on in curiosity.
Marion underscore Bevington. Button, heading.
It's not going to work. I used to have a little swing thing on here that would swing, and now it just collapses. Look, it just goes. It's supposed to start like that, and it goes like that. So I'm trying to see if does that actually get any bigger, any wider, any longer? Does it get any tighter? I like. Should we just sit like this? Sit at this funny angle. We're gonna have to, because there's fuck all I can do about that. I'm just gonna sit back a bit and hopefully. Oh, I don't want to move it because if I move it, oh, I'll ruin it all. I'm gonna ruin it all. What are you doing, kids?
Edinburgh 181.
Go on then.
Emilio Amy Eichel joined. Waving hand.
Hey,
wave,
Emil.
Button. Edinburgh 181.
Hey,
Profile
Edinburgh.
picture. Edinburgh 181.
Embry.
Hello. Cone underscore Phantom 08. Profile picture. Cone underscore Phantom 08.
Hello,
James
Karen
underscore
Fenton.
45 and 2 others joined. Malukian underscore. Profile picture. Malukian underscore. Hey, hi. Richie 954.
Hi.
Profile picture. Richie 954 joined. Waving hand.
Put a
wave,
question
button.
in.
Pog underscore Nog Jackson. 1. Profile. Shaw Thebert joined. Waving hand. Wave. Button. Jazz underscore Thebert.
We keep
Profile
losing
picture.
the
Jazz underscore
connection.
Thebert. Hello, you make me laugh. Fight underscore mids.
Thank you.
Profile picture. Fight underscore mids.
I'm
Hey,
not
love you
sure
videos.
why.
Yusuf Alderini. Profile picture. Yusuf Alderini. Like my spiritual guidance, I love you. Emily Martin.
Spiritual
Profile picture.
guidance, that's
Emily Martin
very
joined.
good.
Waving hand. Wave. Button. Fluorosyl. Profile picture. Fluorosyl. I love too. Helen Ross Akalia Jacobs. Profile picture. Helen Ross Akalia Jacobs. Waving. Ashley Rose 1612. Profile picture. Ashley Rose 1612 joined. Waving hand. Wave. Button. Jazz underscore Thebert. Profile picture. Jazz underscore Thebert. I love your videos, they are so funny. Richie 954. Profile picture. Richie 954. Do you ever fart and then enjoy the smell? Yusuf Alderini.
Oh,
Profile
yes.
picture. Yusuf Alderini. I love you. Fight underscore mids. Profile picture. Fight underscore mids. Yusuf Alderini and 20 others joined. Fluorosyl. Profile picture. Fluorosyl. Please be my guardian angel in the next live. Timothy and the Chalamots. Profile picture. Timothy and the Chalamots. Gorgonzola. Timothy and the Chalamots. Profile picture. Timothy and the Chalamots. Smelling salts. Brooksheds. Profile picture. Brooksheds joined. Waving hand. Wave. Button. Yusuf Alderini. Profile picture. Yusuf Alderini. Hello, been in here. Lara underscore trap. Profile picture.
Hello.
Lara underscore trap joined. Waving hand. Wave. Button. Timothy and the Chalamots. Profile picture. Timothy and the Chalamots. We are the Gold Dolphin Chefs. Chrysalin underscore 24. Profile picture. Chrysalin underscore 24 joined. Waving hand. Wave. Button. Sunset Crunch Rap. Profile picture. Sunset Crunch Rap joined. Waving hand. Wave. Button. Timothy and the Chalamots. Profile picture. Timothy and the Chalamots. I used to have a ghost. Clara Simpson underscore 2008. Profile picture. Clara Simpson underscore 2008 joined. Waving hand. Wave. Button.
Okay.
Sunset.
Thank you for joining, and I just wanted to hear a few of what the messages were like that were coming through so that I can respond. What I enjoy most about being live, about Instagram, it's that it's a dialogue. I'm going to move you so you're even closer to that electric box that sits back up there, which is where the Wi-Fi signal comes from. For some reason, and this happened the other day, on Instagram when I'm live, it seems to every so often it'll cut out and say, oh, you've got a poor signal, but you're literally that far from the box. You're not really. You're about that far, but you're very close to the box. I don't understand why the signal keeps cutting out. This is the only part that the signal puts out on Instagram. Oh, and Facebook. Oh, and they're all owned by the same people. I wonder. It must have. There must be a root connection to the disruption. Now, I don't know if you can hear. It's very, very noisy. There's a little building site outside. So yeah, it's very noisy, and I'm not shutting the windows because it's actually a lovely spring feel today. Did you feel it? Are you feeling it? It's bringing the air back in the house. So, the words that I heard from the messages, and for those of you that don't know, my accent is an English accent, and it's probably more Irish than English, but it is an English accent, and it's from Merseyside. And so word, hair, work, word, bird, all these air sounds are very distinctive in the northwest. They're very different in each northwestern town and quite distinctive. So in Birkenhead, where I'm from, we used to say, she's got curly hair. But if you're from Liverpool, you say, she's got curly hair. So it's very different. Can you hear it? Curly hair. We see, we're posh, you see, because we say curly hair. And in Liverpool, they go, curly hair. So, just a little accent and, what's the word? It's not an accent. It's a dialect, darling. So I do have a dialect from Birkenhead. Birkenhead's the same. Bear, hair, work, word. Learned a new word with me curly hair. So it's a very great accent for certain jokes. And when people have a strong accent and somebody else has a different accent to them and theirs is also strong, there's this competition thing, isn't there? They sound a bit thick. So you might think Scousers, well, there's so many different accents in Wales. Someone from Cardiff might sound a bit thick. You might think someone from Glasgow sounds thick, or you might think someone from Edinburgh or Aberdeen sounds thick. You might think someone from Dublin sounds thick, or someone from... So there's all this... my mum used to call people from Cork, which is in the south of Ireland. My mum was from Dublin, which is Midlands on the east coast of Ireland. And they used to say that if you were from Cork, you were a culchie. And a culchie was an insult, and it meant country bumpkin. It meant you're from the countryside, you're a bit thick. I don't know if sheep shagging ever came into the equation over there. Definitely does in Wales, though. So this when you have an accent, it's really it's very interesting because you don't know how your accent is being perceived by the other who's listening. Some people really love a Scouse accent, and they think it makes you sound warm, funny and witty, and all of those things are true. And other people think because you've got a Scouse accent, you're going to rob their handbag, you're going to come and scam them out of bazillions of bitcoins, or other things that Scousers seem to be known for. Well, you know, every race, every village has got its thieves, its scam artists. It's got its peppering of all of humanity, hasn't it, really? And my dad had a Brum accent. He was from Coventry, my dad. And so he lived in Birkenhead because of his accent. And it sort of stuck with me. Although I would never have told him because he'd beat the shit out of us, because he might have been thick, but he was fucking strong. No, he wasn't thick at all, actually. He was quite bright, but sadly, like all of us, very wounded. Very, very wounded. And in the 70s and 80s, when I knew him, he didn't know anything about personal development. He didn't know anything about taking ownership and personal responsibility. He was in a society that blamed people for doing things, like the government, and they're still doing the same things. But now we've got more information available, so we can choose what we are victim to. We can start to see where there are choices, where our parents may never have seen those choices before. Our siblings might not see those choices. Our own children might not know these choices exist. They feel a victim to the system. You feel like there's nothing you can do about it. And sometimes there isn't anything you can do about it, whatever the thing is, but you can always impact the way that you feel about something. Because if something is creating a feeling in you of I've got no control over it and it is going to dominate me in some way, and I am victim to it, I don't want it but I'm going to have to take it, or I don't want to do it and I am going to have to do it. So that, I mean, the whole of our society lives like that, doesn't it? If you don't play the game, you don't get paid. The whole game is about getting paid. If you don't go to work, you don't get paid. If you don't get your benefits, you don't get paid. How do you get your benefits, or how do you get a job? You have to apply. You have to tell them all about you and how you fit the mould that they've already created for something to generate money, whether that's benefits, whether that's a job, doesn't matter. It's the same system. The goal is always money. The goal is always money. And so we're victim to the fact that the goal is money. There's no changing that. Unless you're able to stay in a community that doesn't need money, that lives how we would have lived before money entered, arrived at one time. Before money, we all lived very well. And then the money came in. We carried on living really well, but it started to get a bit sticky, a bit shitty. And look where we are today. Not only can you not live without money, you can't even live without your phone anymore. If you want access to all of the services that you need to get good jobs, to get good education, to get the right benefits and support and social security that you need, you try doing any of that without a phone, you're going to miss out on something. Some part of that will not be available to you to play in that bit of the game because you don't have access to a phone. Then you take money out of the equation. If people haven't got money, that means that you can't even go and find the people who are going to give you the form to fill in to get your benefits. Personally, as somebody that's gone recently blind, I still don't have a formal certificate to say that I have a visual impairment. The hospital won't give it to me. And I found out last week, they keep pushing me from person to person to person, and each person says, well, no, I don't have the authority to sign that visually impaired sheet. So it's gone back in a big circle. After 3 years, it's gone back to the same consultant that it was with 3 years ago. And I'm now declaring to him to sign this form of visual impairment. But he doesn't want to sign it because he wants me to have surgery. He wants me to play his game. But I'm not a victim to his game. For 3 years, I have been the victim of not having any formal official evidence to gain any of the benefits or support that I need as a blind person to help me to continue to live. I've been trying to get government sponsorship money to help pay somebody who can help me at work. It's called, I think it's called the Right to Work. And what I'm supposed to be able to pay someone, because I can't do the things that I was able to do before, I now need to pay someone to do those things with me. And I was told it would be 30 weeks before they would even look at my application. That was a year ago. They still haven't looked at my application. So I've been saying for a year, I need someone to help me at work, and they're not helping me. I've been saying for 3 years, I can't see, can you please give me the formal information I need to go and find access to all of the services that I need. I want to be working. I don't want to be on the dole, or whatever they call it these days. And but I'm not a victim to it. I've just got on with it. I've found ways to do it. I've found ways to live without money. It's really hard, but with minimal amount of money, because I'm not getting any of the benefits most blind people would get. And I'm not getting the access to work benefits to help me get back into work. I've had to do all the work myself. I've had to write the book myself. I found a friend to help me format it and get it onto Amazon. But even that, I've had to proofread it myself, basically, like this. Because there's certain things I want specifically done. And even though I explain them to people, I can't pay a professional to do it. So I'm having to beg, borrow and steal from friends. And then when they give me some workload that they've done to help me, I then have to spend ages making sure that it's correct and fixing it to be correct. And so it's what would have taken me 3 to 6 months 3 years ago when I could see. It's taken me 3 years to achieve what I would have achieved in 3 to 6 months, and I still don't have my certificate of visual impairment. Now, because I don't have that certificate, I realise that I've found ways to to strengthen myself, to recharge myself, because in those 3 years I now know how to do a lot more than I did at the beginning of the journey. So I'm now able to use things like, I can do video editing again. I've started doing little bits of video editing, and I've started a social media life that I had no vision or plan of before. And actually that's worked out brilliantly, because you all think I'm great. And I just come and fart around and talk about what I love on here and how life is for me on here.
Instagram, Sunset Crunch Wrap. Profile picture. I'm so excited to read Afraid to Fart Red Heart.
Oh, have you got the book?
I'm so excited to read Afraid to Fart Red Heart. Master_Bates 202. Profile picture.
Play Master
Bates 202. Mary and I have been drinking. Profile picture. Timothy and the Chalamutes. Celebrating eyes. Yusuf Alderini. Profile picture. Yusuf Alderini. Yulu Fab Queen. Kitsia Godinez. Profile picture. Kitsia Godinez joined. Waving hand. Wave. Button. Taya Sibulka. Profile picture. Taya Sibulka joined. Waving hand. Wave. Button. Timothy and the Chalamutes. Profile picture. Timothy and the Chalamutes. We all jest.
Ooh, what was that?
Favorite food.
Favourite food. Oh, my favourite food. Is that what you want to know? So, there was something else I just heard in there. I think you might have missed it because I think you got disconnected. But somebody was saying they were drinking something with lots of ginger and raw garlic in it, and they were having fiery farts or something. Raw garlic. It's a very interesting thing, because when you look at the broad spectrum of opinions about raw garlic, some people say, yeah, it's great. Some people say, don't touch it. What is behind the difference? What's going on? Why are there such different opinions? And then in those different opinions, if I understand why they're so different, I can start like contextualizing it to my life and putting it into perspective for me. And what I notice, not only what I notice in my body, but what are the beliefs behind those different schools that say these things are great. And what I understand about raw garlic is, I've got black garlic at the moment. Oh my God, that is lovely. Actually, I'm going to go get it. So hang on a minute. Don't go anywhere. I am coming back. I'm coming back, don't worry. Don't worry, I'm coming back because I've got this to show you. I'm going to eat now in it, I think I can feel. So this is the head of garlic, right? And it's been slow roasted. Wait till you see that what's in here. You will not believe it. So this is slow roasted garlic. And then you pull a little clove off. Try not to make a mess all over it. And look what happens to the clove inside. Can you see that? It's like licoricey toffee, and it smells, it's roasted garlic, so it doesn't have the raw garlic fire. And it is just this like sticky, gorgeous like toffee, and it is really sweet. My mouth's watering. I'm absolutely drooling, can you see? I'm trying to get all the paper bits off. It's just making my mouth water like crazy. Oh, there we go. I think that's it. There. It did have a little bit of paper on it. It's like, it's impossible to describe how gorgeous it is. So, do you like licorice? And there's different types of licorice, isn't there? Oh, I'm going to have another one. Too good. I think this is the last one. Might be 2. I'll have to have 2 then. But yeah, you can see I've only got 1 left. I got 3 heads from the garlic farm. Oh, the garlic farm there. And we go there. I didn't finish the point, did I? So let's give you some examples of where I'm coming from with this when I talk about the context to me and how my perspectives can be taken into account. I feel stuck on my teeth now. So I really, really loved living in India and learning about Ayurveda. So Ayurveda is this like Indian healthcare system, ancient Indian healthcare system. And in Ayurveda, everything has one of 3 properties or a mixture of the 3. And those properties are fire, wind, and earth. So with fire, wind, and earth make up the properties of everything. Now, garlic is fire. Fire. Well, it's not wind, actually. It's balance. It's sattva. Sattva's not wind. It's balance. Just thinking of the words. Tamas. It's tamas, rajas, and sattva. So tamas is the heavy down energy. Earthy, low vibe. Rajas is high, fiery energy. And in between the rock and the fire, the lava and the rock in the volcano, in between those, we live in that space in between. And somewhere right in the middle is this balance point where the earth is being perfectly fed by the fire and the fire is being perfectly fed by the earth. And there's no competition, there's no out of balance. Excuse me, it's too good this. So, but garlic is a fire, high fire element. And I think what happens is when it's cooked like this, it brings the fire down and gives it a bit of tamas. I'm making it up. So if you're an Ayurvedic expert and you realise I am absolutely talking out my arse, please, it actually says about garlic that's been cooked till it goes black. And it's just so delicious that I want to eat it. Now, the other thing that I really love is what she called Barbara O'Neill. Oh, we love a bit of Barbara O'Neill. Do you know Barbara O'Neill? She's great. And she's been in health forever. And she's worked in really staunch healthcare systems that are highly regulated, highly contrived and controlled. She's worked there. And now she's like, oh, come, we're not going to do what they say because they just make shit up so that we'll buy more drugs. But she loves raw garlic. Like, she loves it. But what I've noticed with her is she doesn't really say have it every day unless you're really ill, unless you're struggling with chronic disease. She doesn't have it every day, so it's medicine. So it's like when we've got too much inflammation and we're heavy and we're too tamas, you need to kick up the rajas arse, kick the fire up its arse to lift the earth back into the sattvic balance. Is this making sense? Are you seeing that what my hands are doing? So all the tamas and the earthy heaviness is down here, and all the rajas and the fire is up here. And we need to be in this middle bit. That's where wellness is. So in order for us to be well, that one's got a big piece of paper on it, but I just don't care. Oh, it's so good. What's it got in it? It's like got a hint of licorice. I mean, the sugar in it is proper black. It's so good. And get yourself some, it's not cheap, get yourself some black garlic. So, moderation. That's definitely got the skin still on it. Welcome to Instagram to watch me. Oh, get the black garlic out of the skin. Oh, it's too good. Let me show you the whole head. I have a whole head here. There's a whole head of it there. Oops, can you see? Oh, I'm not going to eat it now though. I've actually got a drink, haven't I? I need to get me a drink. So, hello, if you've just joined us. We just demolished a black garlic head. Just finished the last few cloves off it. And I've made a right mess here. And I don't know if you know, but I am blind. So, like, when I say I've made a right mess, you can be sure it's a right fucking mess. But you can never be sure it'll get cleaned up properly because I can't see. So, let's have a listen. We've got more messages.
Teo Sibelka.
Oh, yeah.
Teo Sibelka. First time I caught one of your lives. Kitsia Godinez. Profile picture.
Hello.
Kitsia Godinez. Favorite food. Greta Fortuny. Profile picture. Greta Fortuny joined. Waving hand. Wave. Button. Tag. 192022. Profile picture. Tag. 192022. Joined. Waving hand. Wave.
Hello.
Kinema 3. Profile picture. Kinema 3 joined. Waving hand. Wave. Button.
So.
Sassad underscore 06. Profile picture. Sassad underscore 06 joined. Waving hand. Wave. Button. Tag. 192022. Profile picture. Tag.
So just wait for a minute.
192022.
We'll hear a
Third
funny
time online.
question.
4 exclamation marks. 4 red heart. Timothy and the Chalamuts. Profile picture.
I missed that
Timothy
one.
and the Chalamuts. Gorgonzola. Timothy and the Chalamuts. Profile picture. Timothy and the Chalamuts. Gorgonzola. Delaphanase. Profile picture. Delaphanase joined. Waving hand. Wave. Button. Timothy and the Chalamuts. Profile picture. Timothy and the Chalamuts. This ain't love. Timothy and the Chalamuts. Profile picture. Timothy and the Chalamuts. This ain't love.
This ain't love. This ain't love. I love garlic. Oh, it is love. It's love in a very, very dysfunctional, addicted, infatuated variety of love.
Francesca Field 12,300. Waving hand. Frizelbert. Profile picture. Rick underscore up. Waving hand. Nivolja. Profile. Helen Ross Akaliaja. Helen Ross Akaliaja Helen Ross Akaliaja. Are you in London? I will WhatsApp you so we can get together soon. Timothy and the Chalamuts. Profile picture. Timothy and the Chalamuts. Timothy and the Chalamuts. Profile picture. Timothy and the Chalamuts. Gorgonzola. Timothy and the Chalamuts.
Okay, I'm not sure
Timothy
why.
and the Chalamuts. Gorgonzola. Riz. Morning wet farter. Timothy and the Chalamuts.
Good morning.
Rizzo Bruin.
It's afternoon here. Are you America? Is that why it's morning for you? It's very early in America, isn't it? I know, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's not that early, is it? In New York, I think. And Florida, I think. I don't know. I am in London. Not very often. I am at the moment. But I'll be off again. I'm out for a few days next week. Then I'm back for a few days. Then I'm out for a few days. Then I'm back. So I'm in and out. And I don't WhatsApp. So whoever it was who said, "Are you in London?" I'll WhatsApp you. You won't find me because my old WhatsApp was my Mexican phone number, and my old phone was too old for WhatsApp. WhatsApp wouldn't load up onto it, so I've now got an old phone with all my WhatsApp details on it and no access to WhatsApp at all. So you won't get me on WhatsApp. I don't use it. Zuckerberg is a well, I mean, you know, a lizard, puppet, part of the puppetry. He's part of the theatre, and all of the products that are associated with him are massive spying tools. And I kind of knew that this is clearly, because we're on it, and it's his as well. So this is a massive spying tool. And so I accept that that's what they do. And if we're going to use their systems, we have to accept that. We have to, and we are complying in our acceptance. Even if you don't get it, you are complying to being spied upon if you use social media. There's no two ways around it. So, but yeah, I don't do WhatsApp. So whoever you are, you'll have to, if you do know me and you do want to get together, you need to let me know. If you're a stranger to me, if you're new to me and you're just a fan on here and you've just met me, then you need to communicate with me a bit more before I meet you. Because I'm a very vulnerable woman. And so I am being very clear with boundaries, and I'm using very powerful boundaries, which can often feel like huge rejection to people. I don't care anymore. If my boundary makes you feel rejected, then you need to work on your feelings of rejection. In order for me to feel safe, I know I need good boundaries, and I'm only really starting to establish them properly since the blindness came, really. Yeah, before I was blind, I used to give in all the time to other people's demands. If somebody else felt neglected or rejected or abandoned or insulted or accused, I'd feel awful because they had a feeling. I'd blame myself because of their feeling. And even though I knew it was their feeling, and I knew all I was doing was bringing light to some shadow that they hadn't resolved, take the blame because I want to fix it. I don't like people feeling out of whack. I don't like people feeling upset, insulted, abandoned, aggravated. I don't like it. And it's got fuck all to do with me. It's got fuck all to do with what they think of me. It's got fuck all to do with how they feel about me, because your thoughts and your feelings are yours. And my thoughts and my feelings are mine. And my boundaries are mine, regardless of other people's thoughts and feelings. So it's really important that I'm like overloaded, overdosed on the boundary setup, because I need to compensate for my old guilt and rescuer patterns that just want to help everyone. But if you help people who don't know how to receive in moderation and don't know how to share and give in equal balance, in equal measure, you share as you give, as you receive, as you know, if you don't do those things in equal balance, and most of us don't, then I'm basically turning myself into a doormat, so somebody won't have a feeling that they're going to have anyway because they haven't worked on why that feeling could even be different. All I'm doing is fucking myself over. And we do it as we're programmed by so many parts of our civilization as well to be rescuers. So I am the eldest daughter. I'm not the eldest child. I'm the eldest daughter. In fact, I'm the only daughter, and I have 4 brothers. So every brother who arrived was another rescue mission for me in the program. And as a child, you rescue both of your parents because you need caregivers and you need attention and you need love in order to survive. So you adapt your behaviour. Everything that we feel guilty about, guilt is like a little gift. Gabor Mate says this so beautifully. I hope I can do it a bit of justice. Guilt is a gift from the mother or the grandmother. Some develop this mothering guilt gift to us, especially daughters, especially the eldest daughter. The gift is that if your mum isn't happy, you need to change what you're doing to make her happy. That's the gift. If mummy's not happy and I do something, not what I'm doing now, if I change what I'm doing and I do something else, I can stop that unhappiness and I can turn it into happiness. And we make it our job. And mum loves it. So she helps you to make it your job. She loves to tell you when you're pissing her off, or when what you've done isn't enough, or when you're showing her up. Because she believes you want to know, because you want to fix up. And your guilty little gift does want to know, and it wants to fix up. But then you have no faith in being yourself, because you've always got to change. Just being you isn't enough. She's grumpy and you're just being you. So you change it because you feel guilty that just being you is making mum grumpy. She was grumpy before you were born. She's grumpy, and I can't live with that as a child because I feel abandoned. I feel excommunicated. I feel isolated by my mum's grumpiness. I feel like she doesn't like me. I feel like I'm in danger. I might get slapped, or I might get thrown out of the family group. So I could be punished, I could be isolated, I could be abandoned. And so I've learned that if you fix up your mum's guilt, no, if you use guilt, you can fix up your mum's problems. And if you fix up your mum's problems, that will put you in a safer position. The least safe position is to be yourself, which means don't try and fix up mum and her bad mood or her depression or her anxiety or whatever she's triggered into. And as a child, that looks like death. Can you see how difficult this is? What it's called a double bind. If you do it, it's shit, and if you don't do it, it's shit. So as a child, if you rescue your mum, then you never will value yourself. You'll always believe you have to fix up others, and you'll take ownership of their emotions. And if you don't rescue your mum, she might die and then you'll die. So it's like you can't just stay the same, but whatever you do, you can't win. You can't just stay the same, and whatever you do, you can't win. That's kind of what then grows into guilt. And so every time now you feel guilty, so this is a lovely trick to use. Every time now you feel guilty, you think, oh God, I wish I hadn't.
Instagram, Rizzo Broom.
Oops. It's like every time you feel guilty, remember it is a gift, but it's the gift from the good girl who's probably 2 or 3 years of age. She's just learning how to talk. She's just learning how to communicate with her mum. She's just learning what to act like is never playing her pure self. It's an act. She has to act up or act out, whatever it is, to get mum to feel better. And when I choose to not be acting up or acting out, the little voice in me is going to go, oh, you naughty girl. Oh, you could have made her feel better. Oh, it's all your fault she doesn't feel better. If only you'd have been a good girl. And suddenly I'm a piece of shit in my own mind. So, and yeah, if we can stop when we feel guilty and recognise the program of guilt and recognise the gift of guilt, then we can learn from it rather than it control us. Because it's not me. I'm not guilty. There's a guilty program. There are guilty voices. There's guilty patterning. There's guilty patterns in my behaviour, in my thinking, in my words, in my states of mind, in my moods. And if I can become aware of that guilty thinking, I can begin to separate from it. Because when I become aware of something, it means I'm not it. So I become aware that, like, my eye has got a tear in it. I'm not the tear, and I'm not the eye. Oh, I am the eye. Hey, it's gone all serious, kids. It's gone a bit serious on a Friday lunchtime, hasn't it? Let's listen to you guys. Come on.
We're telling your followers that you started a live video. We're telling your followers that you _mix joined. Waving hand. Edinburgh 100. Edinburgh 100. Yusuf Aldarini. Profile picture. Yusuf Aldarini. Profile picture. Yusuf Aldarini. Hi Queen. Yusuf Aldarini. Profile picture.
So what's
Yusuf
happened?
Aldarini.
Have we gone off and come back on again?
Yusuf Aldarini. Profile picture. Yusuf Aldarini. I love Yahoo. Emilio Amy Eichel.
Oh, hang
Profile
on a
picture.
minute.
Emilio Amy Eichel joined. Waving hand. Voiceover
Let
off.
me just do something. There's hundreds of messages after that. Look at this. There's loads of them. So I'm scrolling on the screen and all I can see is white lines are flashing, are flashing, are flashing. So if I go back a little bit, where's there a message? I think that might be a message. Is that a message there?
Voiceover. Goon session free. Goon session free. My nanny sons. Profile picture. My nanny sons. And _Buddy and 48 others joined. Cloaker 09. Profile picture. Cloaker 09 joined. Waving hand. Wave. Button. Hi Goljan. Profile picture. Hi Goljan. Smiling face with glasses.
Hi, gorgeous.
Cloaker 09. Profile picture. Cloaker 09. Hello. Hidden a Chigo. Profile picture. Hidden a Chigo. Joined. Waving hand. Wave. Button. IBadNation _Shannonverse. Profile picture. IBadNation _Shannonverse. Flaker. Aesthetic _Vody. Profile picture. Aesthetic _Vody joined. Waving hand. Wave. Button. Enius Massel. Profile picture. IBadNation _Shannonverse. Profile picture. IBadNation _Shannon. Make me relax. And IBadNation _Shannonverse. IBadNation _ make me relax.
Make you relax. Is that what you just wanted? Is that what you just told me? Make you relax. How powerful do you think I am? Wow. Like, do you just realize you've just handed over your power in that statement? Make me relax. When people relax, they can slip out of consciousness. What do you want me to do? Bash you over the head with a big boot? Knock you unconscious? I don't know. Spike you with some drug that releases any tension in the nervous system. Do you collapse in a heap of jelly on the floor? What do you mean, make me relax? And you know when you have a demand, make me, do you know what you can do with that demand? You can shove it up the little sphincter at the end of your digestive system. That's what you can do with your demands to make you. I'm doing what I like doing. Guilt-free. Guilt-free, resentment-free. Oh, no, not resentment, what's the word? Regret. So this is the thing with guilt. It's trying to stop you regretting things. But sometimes if you regret things, you need to regret things. Because that helps you to see where change is really needed. Guilt shows you where change is really needed. So having guilt and regret are good things. They're good lessons.
__Kate Linalongs joined. Wait, Idolgen. Profile picture. Lover _boy _for _life. IBAD Nation _Shannonverse. Profile pic. IBAD Nation _ IBAD Nation _Shannonverse. IBAD Nation _Shannonverse. Nah. IBAD Nation _Shannonverse. Nah. IBAD Nation _Shannonverse. Profile pic. IBAD Nation _Shannonverse. It's me, your brother.
Well, if you were my brother, you'd know I'm not on WhatsApp, so, yeah. And if you are my brother, you should call me on my phone, because you've got my phone number. But you're not my brother, anyway.
Comment.
And if you are, you could prove me wrong by calling me now. Oh, why don't you try that?
IBAD Nation It's me, your Idolgen. Profile, Idolgen. Hand with index finger, Idolgen. Idolgen. By my GF. I have to go.
Oh,
IBAD
bye-bye.
Nation _Shannonverse. IBAD Nation _Shannonverse. Thumbs down with medium skin tone. Thumbs down with medium skin tone.
And none of my brothers have medium skin tone, by the way. I mean, we are almost blue. That we're that white. We're very Irish. So you're definitely not. If you've got medium skin tone, you ain't no brother of mine. We're fucking white. We are. Seriously, it's kind of bluey green in the cold. Oh.
And IBAD Nation _Shannonverse are not her brother. _Francishamble. Profile picture. _Francishamble joined.
So what's
And
this?
IBAD Nation _Shannonverse are not her brother.
So this bad nation Shannonverse, do we need to just like, what do you do with people like that? You block them, don't you? And then they can't come on your lives or any of your things. Yeah, people are just knobheads, aren't they? I mean, how much attention do you actually want? Are you like a pedo fishing or something? Is that you? Is that what you're doing? You couldn't be a pedo with me, could you? I'm 61. Maybe you're 100 million years old, and that would make you a pedo. Oh dear.
Pig087. Can you please back?
You are, aren't you? Hello, Pig087. Yes. Did you... Okay, I'm going to find the comments. I didn't... I'm trying to think what I did last night. I definitely listened to my Instagram comments. Which video have you commented on? Comment on the really short one where I say dog shit. Everybody's trying their best, and sometimes your best is dog shit. That one. Find that one and comment on that one. Yeah? I'll meet you there. Can
you please follow? Keep waving. Kiki Holiday. Kiki Holiday joined. IBAD Nation I wasn't telling you, I was telling someone in the comments. IBAD Nation _Shannonverse.
Do you know, talk about shit for brains.
IBAD Nation yes, PLF. IBAD Nation _Shannonverse.
Shit for brains.
Lincoln 1821 joined. Waving hand. Lincoln 1821. Profile picture. 1800. Mazin Thompson. Profile. Mazin Thompson joined. Mazin Thompson joined. Waving hand. Mazin Thompson. Mazin Thompson. Hi, beautiful.
Hiya.
IBAD Nation _Shannonverse. I wasn't telling you to make me relax, I was telling someone in the chat.
Well, go and have a fucking conversation with them and fuck off my live then, you stupid bugger. Right, let me see if I can work out how to get rid of this daft git, because it's annoying, isn't it? I'll hold that like that. Oh, here we go.
Remove from live video. Button.
There we go.
Remove iBagnation_Shannonverse. Confirm. Button.
Yeah. It's really annoying, wasn't it? Didn't know I could do that. Oh, I'm very happy. I've just fucking thrown off my first person. Your witnesses, I threw out my first person. Find out how to do it, and it just worked. Oh my God, that feels great. How does that feel for you, witnessing? The first, what's it called? I feel like the bouncer. Chuck him out. You know when somebody keeps being a gobshite in the audience? And then people are like, can you get rid of that idiot? And everybody's going, oh, but they're just an idiot. But I've spent my money, or I'm spending my time here to witness some process. And all I've got is this fucking little earworm going and taking over all the airtime. And I can't enjoy the thing that I actually chose to come here for. So I really wish this wasn't happening. And I just made it not happen. Oh, I'm scared to go on the comments now. You're all scared to comment now because you're like, she's going to fucking throw me off. She's got bouncer. I've got bouncer balls now. I am bouncer ballistic. Oh, do you want to hear a joke? I love this joke. This is from, we were very small children. And, you know, when you're starting to learn new words. So my friend Tracy learned a new word and she got it through a joke. And so the joke was, what's the difference between a giraffe and a forklift truck? One's got... Anyway, she told her mum, good old Catholic Irish crew, Mary, and she got the biggest slap across the head at the dinner table for telling that joke. Oh, that's a good one, isn't it? Right. I think I'm going to go because I've got to go and prepare my food for this afternoon and this evening. And I might even make a bit extra and have it tomorrow. Yummy, yummy. I've got that lovely chicken stock. I didn't show you my chicken stock, did I? Before I go, so the book is available. And the book will really show you what is in your environment that you currently perceive you've got no choice and you feel a victim to it and it's all too much and you'll never be able to have things the way that you want them, the way that you need them, and it just gets more and more every day. There's a new tax, there's a new law, there's a new bit of policy, there's a new bit of government, there's a new bit of, I don't know. There's all these new things constantly coming in and they're coming in faster and faster and faster and you feel so overwhelmed. It's like your do list gets longer every day. Not only does it get longer every day, but it doubles, triples and quadruples in size every day. Do you have that feeling where this do list in life is just never, ever, ever ending? And it keeps growing faster than you can clear it. A bit like a student loan, growing faster than you can clear it. When you're feeling that out of control, life's shit. Life's no good. Now, how is it possible to make yourself feel differently, even though your circumstances don't change? It is possible. It's absolutely possible to make yourself feel different. So, for example, just thinking about farting. So before you knew anything about afraid to fart, if you were afraid to fart, you didn't know that holding your farts in was going to give you a fucking stroke, whereas letting your farts out was going to give you a moment of embarrassment and a big long belly laugh. Guess which one is going to make you laugh, make your life longer, make your life more enjoyable? Being so tightly squeezed in and holding everything together and tying it in knots so that you end up with a stroke or a heart attack or something blocked or something explodes. Or the allowing of the body to actually start moving freely again. And living in a body that's breathing and flowing with ease. It's not always graceful. It's a cacophony of noises in your belly and your bum. Sometimes. But once you've accepted that being afraid to fart is killing you slowly and miserably, then you can begin to change it. So you begin to notice what the fear is. You begin to think about, what is the worst thing that could happen if I actually did let this fart out? So you're in a lift or a classroom or at a wedding or a funeral or in church or at work, and it's quiet and you've got a big rumbly fart ready. Now you've learned to notice. A big fart's just come. Oh my God, I'm feeling it. What am I feeling? I'm feeling terrified. What happens when I feel terrified? I feel like my shoulder blades have suddenly got locked in and my shoulders are suddenly really, really stuck and stiff, and my belly's tight and I'm not really breathing properly. And you realise all these things are happening in your body. And all that's gone on is a little fart wants to come out. I mean, it might be a big one, but it's just a fart. It's just some air. And it might make some noise and it might make a smell. And so there's a little bit of embarrassment. And after the embarrassment is a potential bit of humiliation. So there might be a bit of shame. But if you learn to see the funny side of it all, and you learn that when you laugh, your belly relaxes. When your belly relaxes, your back relaxes. When your back relaxes, your shoulders relax. When your brain relaxes, everything relaxes. There's like this ripple effect from the bowel to the belly, to the breath, to the brain. Oh God, we love an alliteration. Balanced bodies are such a joyful place to live. Uptight bodies are miserable, just rubbish, just miserable. So I'm going to end on this gorgeous quote, this gorgeous Buddhist quote. Now, all of what I teach it's in the book. I talk about it in the book, Afraid to Fart. And we're doing a fantastic little Valentine's gift. So if you're looking for the perfect Valentine gift for anybody, it's the Afraid to Fart Toilet Companion. How to love your farts. And you learn how to love them by actually understanding what they mean. So each fart has a message. Each fart will have information. Sometimes it's the same information, sometimes it's different. But you learn to interpret what your farts are saying. And by learning to interpret their language, your body's language is sometimes farting. By learning to understand your body language, your bum language, your belly language, you don't feel controlled by it anymore, because it will always highlight to you where there are choices, where things can happen differently, where you can feel differently about things that happen the same way. So this is where the information in the book, in the workshops, in the retreats, is all we do is share how to let go of the fear, how to soften fear, how to release what's been held up in knots forever. Plenty of people, nobody ever died from doing a fart, but I think plenty of people have got sick and ill and potentially died from holding the fuckers in. So I'm going to finish on that. And my little Buddhist saying was, suffering is inevitable, misery is optional. There we are. So it's about learning to let go of attachments. We can go deep into Buddhist theory, but for now I'll call it the art of letting go. And you can find out all about the art of letting go in the book, audiobook on the website, paperback book on Amazon. I want to make sure we can get it onto the website. But the website, www.afraidtofart.com. Go to the website and get what we've got there. And if it's not there, then go somewhere else and look for it. But I'll give you clues on the website where to go looking. We've got retreats and workshops going up in there as well. We're doing a workshop in London on May the 9th, I think. 9th or 10th or 11th. I think it's the 9th and the 10th. Anyway, May the 9th and the 10th. If you're in London and you want to come and do a workshop, it's going to be a really small one. I mean, we've probably only got enough space. If we could change the room, we might be able to get 10 in the room. So, but at the moment, the room we've got, we'd probably only be able to have 6 people for 2 full days. So if you want to come and join us, and we'll be learning about how to talk to the body. It's called cyberkinetics. It's all about this whole dialogue you have with your own body. How to do that, how to do it wisely. So it really shows you how you can understand that suffering is inevitable. Misery is optional. That's the lesson for the day.
End stream button. End now button.